And that's where real opportunities appear. Greatness means you had the drive to stand out. Difficulty means you had the discipline and determination to do the little things no one else was willing to do. There's nothing magical about greatness. It isn't some divine gift. It isn't impossible to understand. It's simply seeing the word difficult as a staircase rather than a wall blocking your way. It means you get the chance to give more of yourself and to gain more from the world in return. It's like your secret door, your hidden passageway. If the small progress, the growth, and the sacrifices are worth the reward, then whether the road is easy, hard, or somewhere in between doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that truly deserves your attention is making sure every single step you take leads you closer to where you want to be most. Sometimes what you choose not to do is even more powerful than what you choose to do. Sometimes the answer isn't some big victory or lifetime achievement. Sometimes the answer is just holding on, realizing that your yes moments are important, but they're nothing compared to your no moments. No to the quiet voice telling you that you can't. No to the feelings of not being good enough. No to that reflection in the mirror that feels too ordinary, because that feeling is lying to you. And what that really means, as someone once told me, is that success isn't always about the spectacular moments. Sometimes it's just about holding on when others would have let go. When the world hears that same quiet doubt and bows down to it. Because we all hear it. Life is not a movie. There's no fixed ending waiting for you. Where there are unknowns, there is fear. That's no mystery. Unknowns create fear. But here's the thing. Where there is fear, there is also opportunity. It's like a curtain that needs to be pulled back, an ocean that must be crossed, or a toll that has to be paid. While you move to the rhythm of songs not yet written and are guided by characters and stories yet to be told. Remember, this isn't a game of miracles. This is a game of believing in yourself. It's about not taking it personally when people let you down, when days knock you to your knees. It's about not feeling worthless when you swing and miss, because you will miss. And honestly, I hope you do, because every swing makes you stronger, and every loss makes it easier to keep going. Easier to say no to that tempting ship that wants to take you back to the port you left. Yes, it would be comfortable, safe, secure. But just as fear and opportunity are connected, so are safety and regret. Safety can be disguised as comfort, but deep down, it's a slow surrender. And that's not who you are. Forget about the grand and dramatic. The magic isn't in the moon, it's in the staircase that takes you there. Every step, every challenge, every time you fall, smile to yourself and keep moving. Because the difference between average and extraordinary often comes down to one choice. The choice to hold on, to stand your ground when others turn back, to trust your foundation when everything seems to close in. It's like running a race with your eyes fixed on the next step, not the finish line. The finish line only distracts you, reminding you of the distance left to travel. Your real job isn't to make the finish line appear. It's to say yes to the next step and no to everything that pulls you away. Anyone can take one step. Anyone can move forward a little. Life is just the collection of those small steps, those small choices to keep going. So when your arms shake, when your mind screams at you to stop, when your thoughts try to convince you that giving up makes sense, remember that big things are always made up of small ones. Minutes are just seconds. Mountains are just piles of rocks. And success is often just the act of holding on when others would have let go. There's a saying that remains true in every situation. On your best day and your worst day, after victory and after loss, when you have momentum and when you're struggling to create it, your future begins now. On the surface, that might sound obvious. Of course, my future starts now. I know that. But if everyone truly knew it, why do so many people stay stuck in their past, unable to break free? Why are so many afraid of change? Why do we cling so tightly to who we used to be or how others saw us? Why must we stay loyal to the character we've been playing in our own mental autobiography? Here's the truth about the past and the future. One is unchangeable, already done. The other is completely open, waiting for you to decide what it will be. The past is expired time. The future is unwritten. And yet we mix them up in our minds. The philosopher Epictetus once said that the more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Yesterday is outside your control. What you can control is where you go from here, your very next step.